Okay, for a, solve and check. 2a squared plus... Now I'm going to go fast so that you guys can always slow it down if you want. Basically, we have to find... how do we solve by factoring? We have to find a number that when we multiply two numbers, we multiply to 2 times 2. 4, multiply to 4, and add to 3. Well, that's easy. It's 4 and 1. Okay? So, positive 4 and minus 1. So we're going to break it up. We're going to say 2a squared plus 4a minus 1a minus 2 equals 0. And we're going to group them. Take away the 2a, we're going to have now a plus 2 minus 1, a plus 2. So what does that become? 2a minus 1. 2a minus 1, oh, for God's sakes, times a plus 2 equals 0. So a equals minus 2, or a equals half. Where'd I get the half from? Well, 2a minus 1 equals 0, right? Let's just solve it real quick. 2a equals positive 1. A equals, divide by 2, right? A equals half. All right. How do we check it? Well, we just substitute this value. So what's this value? 2a squared plus 2a squared plus 3a minus 2 equals 0. Let's substitute minus 2. At a equals minus 2, we have 2 times minus 2 squared plus 3 times minus 2. Minus 2 equals 0. What about at a equals half? What do we have? We have 2 times half square plus 3 halves, 2 times a, minus 2 equals 0. Is that true? Left side equals, what's 2 squared? 4. 4 times 2, 8. Plus what? Minus 6 minus 2, which is equal to 8 minus 8, which is equal to 0, which is equal to right side. Check. What about this one? We have 2 times a half, 2 times a quarter, plus 3 over 2, minus 4 over 2. Does that equal to 0? Well, 2 over 4 is basically a half. Half plus 3 over 2 minus 4 over 2. Oh, I should say left side. Left side. This is weird. Let's redo this again. Let's redo that. It should be more clean. 2 times a quarter is a half. Plus 3 over 2, that's from that. Minus 4 over 2, it's the left side. Half is, 3 plus 1 is 4 over 2, minus 4 over 2, which is equal to 0. So left side equal right side. There, we're good. That was for A. Let's see for C. For C works in the following way. X squared minus x minus 6 equals 0. Find two numbers that multiply to 6 and add to basically 3 times 2. And one is minus. They both are different values from this minus. And the greater one is minus when we add them together. At this stage, you should be able to do it in this fashion. Otherwise, you find two numbers. So x equals minus 2 or x equals 3. Check. Check. X equals minus 2. Minus 2 squared minus 2 minus 6. So we got 4 minus 2. 4 plus 2 minus 6, which is equal to 0. At x equals 3, we have 3 squared minus 3 minus 6, which is 9 minus 3 minus 6, which is equal to 0. Check. It makes sense. What's next? A, C, E. For E, 0 equals p squared plus 2p minus 35. 0 equals, what two numbers multiply to 35? Well, 7 and 5, right? So you just write the p's, write 7 and 5. Can I get 2 by adding or subtracting 5s? Yes, I can. It's positive 2, so it must be positive 7 minus 5. What does that make? What does that mean? In order for this to be 0, p equals minus 7. In order for this to be 0, p has to be equal to 5. So I got my answers. Let's verify. P squared is 7 squared plus 2 times 7 minus 35. You have, times minus 7. So we got 49 minus what? Minus 14 minus 35. What's 14 and 35 equal to? Well, that's equal to minus 49. 49 minus 49 equals 0. Check. Left side. When p equals 5, well, let's substitute. 5 squared plus 2 times 5 minus 35. 25 plus 10 minus 35. Well, that's equal to 35 minus 35. That's just equal to 0.